Hey, I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in the book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamole. And my diamonds hit. By your rollie tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my...
The Kings as they came through the tunnel earlier on tonight. All set to give their Sacktown fans something to cheer about. And a dark night here in South Beach, host to our game tonight. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Indiana Pacers. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Dwight Howard.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Pat Connaughton. He's out there with Jeff Teague. And it's Bowl in at the 4. And for the Kings, we've got Mo Bamba, Kendrick Nunn out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Dwight Howard. And it's Bunga in at the 3 slot. And this can be an uncertain time of year for a lot of teams, Brent, with the trade deadline coming up fast.
Well, a lot of players too, B.A., and these trades that come up not always are about just the player and their playing style. There's so many financial implications that are in place. And you start to wonder, are teams building for the rest of this season or starting to situate themselves for the next 2 or 3 years?
Here's Bunga. Nunn finds Brown. 6 to shoot. Cans it from short range.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Teague with the ball. Boy, he just disappeared against Memphis. They needed him. Pass to Fields. From the arc. Hauled in by Brown. And it's Miami's ball. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Bowl. Kept alive. Adebayo passes to Teague. Here's Fields, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. From deep, Bowl, no good. Outside, Brown. Just over 1.5 minutes played here in this one. Knocked away, and stolen by Adebayo. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Out left to the wing. Kick out to T. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Kings.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
And it's good. 2 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Fields. He had 25 points in his last game. To end the drought. No good. A bit long that time.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And here's Brown. He's got 7. And the layup falls. He's got 9.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
All right, look who's coming out onto the courts. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
All right, when we talk about point guards shooting it from deep, these are the hottest over the last 10 games. And you take a look at Teague, just an outstanding shooter. He's currently 5th in the league in three-point percentage.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
Well, let's put the three-point percentage in a box for a second. It's the range that those guys have that really blows me away. I mean, just about anything inside of half court is doable for them. Those are some long-distance marksmen.
Now here's Teague. He's been contributing over 15 a game.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Pass to Howard. And he banks in the layup.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Bull. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Great positioning on the putback.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Pass to Bonga. Back to Brown. And here's Nunn. And the Kings with another three.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Connaughton, defended by Brown. Here's Connaughton. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Down low. Here's Bull, covered by Bamba. Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Bamba. The Kings have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. And Jeff Teague is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Teague against Nunn. Outside, Brown. Pass to Bonga. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Teague against Nunn. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Morris, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Pacers also making a change. Collins checked in. Here's Bonga. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Nunn. And that one's good. Nunn's got 7 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Collins outside. Pass to Fields. Here's Connaughton. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Kings ball.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Kings. They've started strong this year, holding the 2nd place spot. And check it out, Indiana, 7 games behind.
Well, I think for Sacramento, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Hachimura's checked in for the Kings. Hardaway comes in for Nunn. Nunn's gone 4-4 from the field. Perfect so far. Outside White. Pass to Connaughton. To halt the run. White can't hit. Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Brown passes to Hachimura. And it's blocked by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Bonga. 11 points for him last game against Denver. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Up top, White. Pass to Collins. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Hardaway. Again, the Kings score.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Connaughton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Collins. And that's going to be a travel.
They have to figure out a way to lock down the ball and stop giving it away.
And some changes here for the Kings. Graham comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Dragic has subbed in for Bonga. And the Pacers also making a change. Hero, he's checked in for Connaughton. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Dragic outside. Pass to Morris. Now here's Graham. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Morris. It's blocked.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the paint. Here's Chanchar. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Miami has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. Here's Graham. Rebounded by Kaman. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Chanchar. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
That's on Devontae Graham.
Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth. He went from Kentucky in a system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Dragic. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Morris. Now Graham. Driving in. Kicks it out to Hardaway. The three is up. Drains the triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Here's Chanchar. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. And stolen by Dragic in transition. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Kings ball.
Stolen by Hero. Pass to Kaman. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
For the Pacers.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
And he makes the first. That one's no good. Miami has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Pass to Morris. Now here's Dragic. Outside Graham. Hardaway with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dragic. He gets it in there. And the Heat lead by 21.
Yeah, Dragic was not going to be denied on that possession. A fiery competitor, and they needed that bucket.
White against Dragic. White, good.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Now Dragic. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Hardaway on the wing. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Chanchar. Back to White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Third team. At the line for the Pacers, Kobe White. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from White. Bowl, he's checked in for Indiana. Both good from the line that time. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Graham, that's good.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Outside White. The Pacers again can't hit. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Kings on top, up 19. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Kings here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Indiana shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. Rui Hachimura is out there with Tim Hardaway. And then it's Goran Dragic. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Morris in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now here's Dragic. Back to Hachimura. Shoots over Hero. Again, the Kings score!
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's White. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 6. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
White with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal.
It's on Rui Hachimura.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
And both free throws good for Collins. Here's Nunn. He's got 9. Pass to Howard. And here's Graham. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Howard. Stolen by Collins. Here's the break. Here's Teague. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Just a stellar job from Jeff Teague to get hit and still possess the wherewithal to finish off the play.
Howard, the pass to Nunn. Outside Graham. Drives to the hoop. Collins with the defensive effort. For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Teague. Pass to Collins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Just staying aggressive right now. John Collins putting some tremendous pressure on the defense.
Pacers. John Collins, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Brown, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Pacers also making a change. Adebayo's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Nunn. On the mark with the 15-footer. Nunn's got 11 points.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Graham against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Collins outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fields, defended by Brown. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
So the Kings making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Connaughton, he's checked in for Indiana. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Sacramento grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Fields, looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Connaughton. Shoots over Brown. Connaughton can't hit.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And the Notre Dame product, Pat Connaughton. He's a great plug-and-play wing, Brent.
He comes in there, BA, and he just gives great effort. He's so good on the offensive glass and seems to be in the right spot at the right time. That's reliable stuff that the coaching staff is very happy to have.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And the shot goes in. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Teague goes in. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. Adebayo grabs the board. The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Fields. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Brown. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Indiana calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's Connaughton. Knocks down the long J.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
None against Adebayo. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist from Nunn.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Connaughton. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It's Brown on the wing. 15 points in the game. Here's Bamba. Here's Bonga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The offensive rebound. Howard's shot is good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Fields. And here's Teague. Now here's Adebayo. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
It's like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff after.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Pass to Bonga. Buries it down low. He has 7. The Pacers have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Collins with it, covered by Bamba. Here's Connaughton. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Pass to Bonga. Outside, Brown. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Teague, the pass to Adebayo. Ooh, Howard with a block.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Here's Nunn, and he jams it home with authority.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Fields. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Nunn. Here's Bonga. Now Nunn. Howard in the high post. Here's Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Still Kings ball.
Morris, he's checked in for Howard. Here's Nunn, and that one's on target from the wing. Nunn's got 15.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Kaman. Outside T. Here's Chanchar. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Vlatko Kankar taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Kings. Hachimura's checked in for Bamba. Hardaway comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Dragic has subbed in for Nunn. So he gets them both. Sacramento has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Dragic passes to Hachimura. Pass to Hardaway. On the clock. Now here's Morris. And it's blocked. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Rams checked in for the Kings.
For your Kings, Devontae Graham.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Morris. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Kings ball.
Here's Dragic. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Dragic has got 6.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Hero outside. Pass to Bowl. Outside White. 5 to shoot. Launches it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Graham misses.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Back to Dragic. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
But he's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing, has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Now here's White. Here's Chanchar. Kicks it to Hero. Over Morris. They get it back. Kamen. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. To the middle. That one's good from Morris on the assist from Graham.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Bull. 23 points for him last game against Memphis.
And also dynamic defensively. His 4 blocks helping set the tone at that end of the floor.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Morris passes to Dragic. Back to Morris. Now Hardaway. He's guarded by Hero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
Line for your Kings, Tim Hardaway. At the line for 2.
Shot.
First one falls for him.
Growing up in the Bay Area, I worked out a lot and spent a lot of time with Tim Hardaway Sr. Remember the killer crossover, and Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to show why he belongs in the league after a lot of hard work on his own.
Hardaway hits them both. Indiana's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. White against Dragic. Outside White. Here's Bull with 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miami with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset. Some lights-out offense and defense on display as they went on an 11-0 run to start. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play, helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On the floor for Indiana, Jeff Teague is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Bol in at the power forward position. Now here's Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Teague. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Brown, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Teague against Nunn. Takes it inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Bol. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bonga.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Nunn. With the drive, Adebayo grabs the board. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. To the inside. Back to T. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Here's Bonga. He's got 7. Can't connect from 13 feet out. 90 seconds into the second half now. On the wing, Connaughton. Here's Fields. He's got 6. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Stolen by Teague. Now the Pacers on the move. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Inside. Pass to Bol. Kick out to T. And here's Adebayo, guarded by Howard. Here's Bol. Some solid defense from Bamba.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And there's the drive. And it's Bonga missing. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to T. To the paint. Adebayo, no good. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Bonga. He has 7. Bull grabs the board.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Miami has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Connaughton. Ooh, Howard with a block. Outside, Brown. Takes a 13-footer. Sacramento again missing. Well, the Pacers shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Pass to Connaughton.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So the Kings making a change here. Morris is checked in. Collins, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Bonga. 7 points in the game. To the middle. To stop the drought. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Brent, you won 2 championships with the Spurs. When you look at the roster now, what are you seeing?
Well, the pillars are gone from those championship seasons, but the coach and the voice remains. So that's a Spurs team that's young, has a lot of guys who need to grow, but they have the type of DNA that you're looking for, being competitive and wanting to push their limits. So in the next few years, maybe the Spurs will find a way to get deep into the playoffs and have an opportunity to compete.
Hits both from the stripe. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Connaughton. And here's Adebayo. On the take. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, Adebayo's an aggressive player who plays with passion. Have to as an undersized center in this league.
Here's Nunn. Launches a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside T. Here's Fields. 6 points for him. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Fields. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 9.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Now here's Brown. Now here's Nunn. Checked by T. Nunn, the pass to Brown. Down low. And Brown with the stuff.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Connaughton. He's got 7. Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Bonga. No luck on that one. Collins with the defensive effort. Indiana has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Fields. Back to Collins. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And they get it back.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And the jam by Brown.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Boy, we've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Fans, your 916 crew. All right, look who's coming out onto the courts. Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
And some changes here for the Kings. Hachimura's checked in for Bamba. Hardaway comes in for Bonga. And Graham subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's White. He has 7. The fader. Here's Collins. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Adebayo against Graham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior.
Take a break.
Plenty of points in the paint.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Graham. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
He does all the dirty work. If Bam has to finish in traffic, take contact, he doesn't think twice about it.
Nunn drives in. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Graham, the pass to Morris. Back to Graham. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
White against Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. To the inside. That shot off the mark. So Indiana will take it the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
None. The pass to Morris. Back to Graham. Pass to Morris. Graham with it. He's guarded by Hero. And there's Graham. That one's good. The assist from Morris. Indiana has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Kamen. Hachimura covering. Here's Kamen. Clock at 6. Over Hachimura. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Sacramento has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Hero against Graham. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside, here's Kamen.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Rui Hachimura. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Chris Kamen. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Dragic is checked in for none. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Dragic. Give him 8. Unloads from 13. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Back to Hero. Pass to White. He can't get it to go. And for the Heat, they're shooting 56% today. Graham misses.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
To the left wing. Dragic with it. Now guarded by White. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The Kings making a switch here. Howard's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Bowles checked in. .152 left in the third. Graham against Hero. Graham, the pass to Dragic. No good on the 3. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Dragic against White. To the middle. Adebayo in the post. The shot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings.
Kings ball.
.119 left in the third quarter. Outside Graham. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Howard. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Howard's got 8.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's White. 7 points in the game. Pass to Bowl. 6 to shoot. No good that time. Howard with some nice D. Miami has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Now Dragic. Give him 8 points now. And here's Hardaway. There's the triple. And Hero grabs the board. And for Indiana, they're shooting around 32% in the third quarter.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Graham against Hero. Right side Graham. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Miami ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Tim Hardaway, Devontae Graham out there with Goran Dragic. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Howard in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Dragic. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Chanchar. Pass to Teague. Outside White. Here's Bull. Shot clock at 6. Outside T. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Kings. Bamba's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Dragic. He's closely guarded. Offensive board. Howard's shot's good.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Outside T. And Brent, you were a dunk contest champion in 1996. So when you think of the all-time great dunkers, who's the first person that comes to mind?
I have to go with Vince Carter, probably during my time the most explosive and exciting slam dunk artist in game that I've ever seen. But if you go through history, we know the likes of Dominique Wilkins and Dr. J. There's been many high flyers and many skywalkers, and we appreciate all of them.
Here's Howard. The Pacers making their last shot. Dragic passes to Graham. Dragic outside. There's the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Kings. Bonga, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Dragic. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Snatched up. Howard. Stolen. Pass to Bull. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Bull taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone. And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Bonga gets the bucket.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Pass to Fields. Now Collins, covered by Bamba, and stolen by Bamba. Here's Bonga. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. It's scooped up. Goes up again. Poke loose. For three. The Pacers again can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Here's Bull. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his second personal
It's going to be
foul.
on Mo Bamba.
Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana. Bull. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Bonga. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. No good there with a step back Jay.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bell. Here's Bull. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Howard.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Third team. Shooting for Indiana. Bull. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Dedmon's checked in for the Kings. Hachimura comes in for Bonga. Good on the second one. Sacramento has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Dedmon. Outside Johnson. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Bell. Puts one up from 19. Bowl, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Sampson. Back to Johnson. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Now Now here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. And it's good for 2.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Covered by Johnson. Pass to Fields. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The Pacers again can't hit.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Johnson passes to Brown. Hachimura with the ball. Bell grabs the miss. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Bowl. Here's Fields. And too long on the shot. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Dedmon to the paint. Here's Brown. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Connaughton, defended by Brown. Pass to Bowl. Here's Connaughton, defended by Brown. Nails it from 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now here's Hachimura. Johnson inside. It's hauled in by Fields. Indiana's gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man. Oh! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Now here's Hachimura. Not a lot of room. Can't hit from in close.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Fields. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Indiana, Landry Fields at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Robinson, he's checked in for Indiana. Hero comes in for Connaughton. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Miami has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Here's Bunga, down low.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Now here's Collins. Here's Connaughton. Off target from 3-point range.
Now, sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's Morris. That one goes. Count it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Indiana's gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. Collins outside. Pass to Fields. Here he goes. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. None with it. Here's Bonga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And for Indiana, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. Howard against Adebayo. Pass to Fields. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Bonga. Back to Nunn. Now here's Howard. It's hauled in by Fields. And here's Collins. Pass to Fields. Back to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Over Howard. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Adebayo's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Bonga. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Landry Fields. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Isaac Bonga. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Dedmon's checked in for Howard. Hachimura comes in for Morris. Sampson, he's checked in for Nunn. And it's Johnson in for Brown. And he makes both free throws. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson. Here's Chanchar. Takes the 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Hachimura's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jaylen Brown.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Pass to Sampson. And here's Hachimura. And here's Johnson. He's guarded by White. Now here's Hachimura. Fires from the wing. Good on the jump shot.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Chanchar. That shot, no good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kendrick, you had to scrap to earn your way in this league. Does that make you a perfect fit with this franchise?
Yeah, that's what I like about our team. We fight against adversity. When adversity hits, we fight through it. We got a bunch of tough guys on the roster, and we get it done.
Thanks, Kendrick. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.